Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lavella. We're continuing our single player Let's Play. This is Minecraft 1.16.1. It is Java. We are still working on this house. So, we're going to put trapdoors around these windows for some detail. Let's go ahead and get that done. I probably should have just done that off camera, but I didn't. It won't take that long. Oh, we need this one. In between episodes, I took a bit of a break and I checked my phone because I had that notice earlier and it was the email notification. And I looked at it and this guy had sent me an email and it was, the subject line was something about a donation. Well, with the pandemic going on, there's a lot of that. So I checked to see if it was something I would want to donate to. Yeah. So anyway, I open it up and I look at it and in the email it says they are American and it's basically telling me that this major company is from America. This is not going to work. No, it's not. It's a single. What are we going to do about that? No. I guess that's what we're going to do for the singles. Anyway, his claim in this email was basically that I was going to receive a donation of $2.7 million. Right. And all I had to do was reply to his email. Here's the problem. First of all, if it looks too good to be true, most of the time it's probably too good to be true. The other thing would be for someone who was supposedly, oh, that's gotta be messed up. Dadgummit. For someone who was supposedly a CEO for an American corporation, his writing skills gave the impression that either one, he was lousy at writing business letters, or 2, English is not his first language. So of course I reported it as spam. But it just, that kind of thing just irritates the foo out of me. And speaking of spam, I have mentioned before that my goal with my channel is to have fun. I do this because I have fun with it. I am not trying to reach 1 million subscribers. I am not trying to make this my life career so that I can quit my day job and stay home and be a YouTuber. Would I love to be able to do that? Oh, yes, absolutely. But that reality is not something that is likely to happen for me. Because I don't put in the work. Like with all the social media and stuff, I don't bother. Social media irritates me. And if you're going to be a YouTuber, especially one that depends on it for your income, you need to be able to handle the social media that goes with it. And could I? Oh yeah, I have the ability. I'm not stupid. But do I want to? No, not so much. And not to be rude, but I quit using Facebook because I don't care. People get on there and they talk about how they had a cup of coffee or how this happened or that happened and how they woke up on the wrong side of it. I don't care. I know that sounds hateful, but it's honest. I don't care. I don't want to hear about every time you have to go pee-pee. I don't want to hear about every time you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't want to hear about every minute detail of every Facebook holder's life. Because I just don't care about those things. Again, I know that sounds hateful, and I'm not trying to be hateful, but that's just not something that interests me. And then on top of that, you have people that want to post every cute picture of every kitty cat or every puppy dog that's available on the internet, and they want to clog your Facebook up with it. I love dogs. Love dogs. Not a cat person. But you have to be pretty cold-hearted to not think kittens are cute. I love kittens. The problem is they grow up to be cats. It's the cat that I have the problem with, not the kitten. Oh, that's why. Okay. I think that fixes that. I think we're just gonna do this and put bricks under there to section that off. And then we'll have these on the ends, so it's an easy transition when you come up. That's gonna bug me. I don't know if I like this. Let's try something. Let's see, got the corner and we have one. Let's take this one out. And then let's leave this one in and take this out where it's kind of gradual. I think that might be a better look. No, I think we need this one. Maybe this one needs to be turned also. No, Lavella. As Ren would say, that's cute, but it's wrong. Aw, can't get up there. No. No. Anyway, yeah, I think that's better. Alright, we need some brick to fill this in. And then I don't know what we're going to do with that. Wow, how far did you come to get over here? And how did you target me when I was on the other side of this house and you had no line of sight? Anyway, Facebook. I have seen on the internet where it talks about Facebook and how they're basically gathering all your personal information and they're making money off of it and this and that and the other. That may be true, it may not be true, I don't know. And the fact is, chances are 90% of the companies out there that do things online, they're probably selling your stuff too. So I need some more brick. That ought to do it. Is there anything I can get rid of? My inventory is awfully full. See if we can get rid of some of this dark oak. Okay. Anyway, I like kittens. I love dogs. But I don't need all of that on my Facebook page. I got in trouble by my sister, from my sister, because we hadn't spoken and I don't know how long. And we weren't mad at each other. It's just she was doing her life and I was doing my life, and that's just how it worked out. We just Hadn't talked in a long time. Well, the next thing I know, I get a phone call, and she's ranting and raving and carrying on. I don't care what your problem is. You're coming to my wedding. I don't care if you don't want to come to my wedding. You're my sister, and you're coming to my wedding whether you want to or not. And I'm like, I didn't know you were getting married. How could you not know I was getting married? I sent you an invitation on Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in probably 10 years. I haven't deleted it. It's still there floating around in cyberspace. But I probably have not used it for at least 10 years. Oh, well. You have my phone number, obviously, because you called me to chew on my butt. So you could have sent me a text. You could have called me. But instead, you Facebook invite me and then get mad because you don't get a response. Well, that's on you. But anyway, we worked it out. I went to the wedding. It was great. They're divorced now. End of story. But the point is, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. The worst post, though, that irritates me more than any of them, I think we're going to change these trapdoors just to make it match because it's right here on the same wall. And this is bothering me. The one that really bothers me the most of all the Facebook posts, other than, of course, the, pornographic crap, that's not the place for that. Kids get on there. They don't need to see all that. But the one that bothers me, like seriously bothers me, is the one that says, if you love Jesus, you will like this post. Really? A thumbs up is going to determine my salvation? Because that's not how I read it. When I was going to church and I was reading the Bible and figuring all that out for myself, I don't remember seeing a single scripture that said anything about having to like Jesus on Facebook in order to go to heaven. Really thinking that wasn't there. But that was the one that put me over the top. And not only that, at the time when I was actually using Facebook, I was constantly getting viruses on my computer. Constantly. From all these little posts, from the kitty cats and the puppy dog pictures and the, all that. I was getting virus after virus after virus. I was constantly fighting that. See, I think it's just grown on me. Yeah. We're going to have to fix that. I like the other way better. Back in the day, I probably had 14, 15 Facebooks. And you're probably thinking, why on earth would any person need that many Facebooks? Well, first of all, this is like a bazillion years ago. And second of all, the reason I had them is because I was playing these browser games. Let's see. These go all the way across the top. Yes, they do. I was playing these browser games, and you need neighbors. Well, you're supposed to make friends through Facebook and have them be your neighbors. And I was not opposed to friending people at that time, but I wanted more neighbors, so I just created multiple Facebooks and made my own neighbors. I have then, since then, found out I can play those browser games through Zynga.com. I don't need Facebook for that. So for me, that's a win-win. Although I don't hardly play them anymore because every once in a while I'll get bored and I'm like, oh, I want something different. I'm like, oh, I wonder what Farmville 2 is doing right now. So I'll get on Zynga, and then you get this huge, you get all these perks. Welcome back, welcome back. They're so happy to see you. You get all this stuff that normally would have taken you a week to get, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to suck you back in so that you'll want to play every day, all day long, so they can bombard you with ads and blah blah blah. And I don't mind the ads. If I'm given a game to play for free, having the ads and stuff on there, to me that's not a big deal. But anyway, so yeah, there were a few Zynga games that I was playing years ago. So I made multiple Facebooks because at that time you used Facebook to log in. Okay, I think I am finally happy. Take a whole episode just to redo the windows. I think I'm finally happy with this. I do like the other one where the trapdoors were thin and it was just a hint of detail. But because of the different sizes and placement of the windows, I think I like this better for the consistency. And yeah, that would have been a thing. Actually it wouldn't have. We wouldn't have been able to place them on either side of the block. But still, yeah. Now see, when I first placed those like that, I wasn't sure I liked it. That's why I tried the other. But I've come back to it, and I've decided that's what I want. And I think it does look better. Something else I want to do real quick. Talked about this at the end of the last episode. We're running out of time. I've just been jabbering along. I want to see how much difference it makes if we put glass in here and make this an actual window. And we need to fix that front window as well. Almost fell in the hole. And I'm sure somebody is going to say, why doesn't she just put a trap door over that so she doesn't fall down? The reason I don't put a trap door over it is because I really hate trying to come up and down the ladders and having to mess with the having to mess with the trap door when I'm trying to get out. It irritates me. So I'll just deal with it being open. I really wish I could leave this open, but it's not going to work. Zombie heart. Oh, good Lord. I guess he came from down there. There's probably a lot of spottable areas down there. Okay, so we fixed that window. Oh yeah. I was like, what are we doing? I need to make a bucket and go get some milk. Yeah, I kind of hate to cover this up, but at the same time, we'll have that detail on the inside, so it's not going to get wasted. Yeah, I think that makes a significant difference. It's not such a gray blob. Let's get that done. I guess this is going to be the episode of Windows and Facebook rant. And I know my comments are not going to be popular at all because there are people out there that are so addicted to Facebook, they would probably end up in the floor in the fetal position, drooling and sucking their thumb if Facebook ever left. They'd be like, oh my God. Even though there's still Instagram, there's still Snapchat, there's still Twitter, there's still, I don't know if MySpace even exists anymore, but there are plenty of social outlets. So even if Facebook died today, there would still be options. But there are people out there who are actually addicted to Facebook. And I say this because I know some of them. It might be related. Yeah, that really helps a lot. It does, it does, it does. What did I lose in here? That, okay. Oh, quit it. Yeah. Yeah, that really is making a difference in pulling this together. It's amazing how much difference a little detail makes. But you have to be careful. I have seen builders that are actually a lot better builders than I am, in my opinion. I have seen them do so much detail that it ends up looking cluttered. And I'm just like, you had a masterpiece and you just ruined it. It would be like taking a painting and you spend all these hours adding the most beautiful detail work. We could put one right here. I'm not sure what's behind this. I know I'm not out of glass. That has a... That's behind the smelter anyway. Okay. However, this one... Oh wait, does that other one go? I bet it does. I bet it goes all the way down too. I don't know. This one's gonna be tricky. What's on this block? Oh, this trap door. Dadgummit. Well, from here it looks fine. From here it looks fine. So we're gonna leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. Okay. I want to go like over here. Yeah, I'll see this goes down here. Sorry if I'm making a bunch of extra noise with my headset. My ears are driving me crazy. Yeah. Probably not going to be happy with how this turns out. Stop it. I'll probably end up replacing it with the cobble wall again. But the fact is... Oh, stop it. There we go. It lets in natural light. Even if it is just a little bit. You really can't see it from in here. I mean, you can a little bit. Not enough to make a difference. That you can. But, again, this is supposed to be a type of basement. So, a lot of your basement windows are actually just one or two above ground level. You usually don't have this kind of a view. So, yeah, that's a pretty nice view for a basement window. Okay, you know what? I know the timer went off, but there's one more thing I would really like to get done this episode. I really need to go to the grocery store. I need to go buy cleaning supplies and buy food. And I keep making videos, and I'm like, oh, I have time. I'm just going to do one more because we're this close on the house. We're this close on the house. We're this close on the house. I want to get this ladder in. I want to find a good spot for this ladder so I can quit running around and around and blah, blah, blah. So, that's not a good spot. Not a good spot either. Don't tell me I can't. Basically, doors over there. Maybe we're looking at this from the wrong angle. What if we put a ladder right here? Nope. That would work. I would have to put you know what? It doesn't have to be a ladder. Where did that end of sight go? Did I lose it? I thought it was right. Oh, it's still here. I need to pick that up. I have this stupid chicken on me. No wonder. Okay, so if we make I wonder how much of a mess I'm about to make. I probably shouldn't have put that in there. Let's take that out. I know this video is going long, but like I said, I'm really... No. No. Why is it doing that? Oh, is that a stair? No, it's a slab. Okay. Did it make water everywhere? Yeah. There. And we can add the water source blocks and all that later if we want to. But this is an up and a down. One block. Easy peasy. Looks kind of stupid if you ask me. I don't like it. But until we come up with a better idea. Actually, it's not the idea I have a problem with, it's the location. Trying to find a good spot for that is harder than what I imagined it would be. What is up here? I bet that's the front door. Oh, that's in the wall. Okay. Well, definitely not happy with it. No doubt about it. This is not even a let me think about it, it might get better later. This is I absolutely hate it from the get go. But it's a way up and down without having to run around the house. So until I can think of a way to make it look better or find a better place for it, that's just gonna have to do. Ah! Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And I am sure this one ran way over. And I apologize for it being so long. But we are making significant progress. We are most definitely not finished. We still have a lot of interior work to do. The inside is horrid. We still have landscaping to do. We need bushes and flowers and lighting and paths and all that outside. We still have to do the lighting for the garden area and some kind of a something around it to make it look decent where it doesn't just look like a strip of plowed up dirt. We need to get the animals in. So much to do, and this is just to get the base settled with basics so we can move on to something else. But it's going to be a little bit because I want to get this finished before we move on, because if I leave it without finishing it, I won't finish it. I will not come back. I've said a million times, and I don't know how many videos, we'll come back and finish this later. It ends up being a lie. I don't come back and finish it later. It doesn't get done. So I know myself too well. We're going to get this done before we go anywhere else. I might get sidetracked with mine shafts. I might get sidetracked with villages and things like that. But we're not relocating and we're not doing anything else till this is finished. I'm carving that in stone. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I honestly, truly, sincerely appreciate it. And we will see you later.